Hello. Who am I starting with? Virgo. Sorry, we're going down the list, and it's been a long day. Um, Remove my background noises on. Okay. Thanks, computer. Anyway, if you're new here, hi, my name is B. Thank you for clicking on my face. If you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. Virgo, this is going to be your New Year special. Obviously, you clicked on my face, so you know what the caption is giving. Right, this is going to be a quick little rundown preview on what you can kind of expect as we enter the new year. I hope that we're having a nice holiday season. Merry Christmas to you guys. Okay, I've been enjoying myself. I enjoyed my birthday. I'm enjoying my holiday season, but we can save that for another day. Now, before we get started, let me say this. Let me grab my cards. I am running a reading for 2025. So if you want a in-depth personal reading to personalize your 2025, kind of get ahead of the curve, figure out what you need to know to maximize the potential to have a great year, definitely drop down below in the description box. You can find that on the website. Shop Pay is also available if you want to kind of ball on a budget, because it is the holiday season. So if you're trying to get that, but you ain't really trying to pay full price 100% right away for that, Shop Pay is available. I am also going to get back into teaching tarot. So January 7th is the lucky day. You can find my Patreon down below. Anything else you want to find about me, any other platforms, you can find also down below in the description box. Like, share, subscribe. I think that's all my motherfucking announcements. So yeah, let's get into why we're here. Yeah, I want to start with this deck. I have not shuffled, so y'all get to see me shuffle on camera. I'm just doing this very spontaneously. I had to go to work today, and I got a lot to do, so I just wanted to make sure I got this out before I started washing my hair and doing everything else. So, let's see what we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, just in case. I'm using all Oracle decks. In the previous videos I've done, we did all Oracle decks. I haven't really had a reason to pull out my tarot cards, but if I need to, I will. So, give me something for 2025 for Virgo placements. Bottom of the deck, you already have job opportunity. And I did just see 222 on my time dash as I'm recording this. So we'll see. Might be some good energy. Might be some good partnerships. It sounds like career-esque opportunities, partnerships kind of coming in for you in 2025. Give me a couple of cards for what Virgo placements can expect. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. It's giving a little love and money tease. I like that for y'all. It's giving a little love and money tease. Give me one more. Oh. Ooh. And I like, bitch, what is it? Bitch, what is it? Okay, so we have the booked card. We have the legacy card. We have the plain card. We have intimacy and baby. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm going to kind of separate these. I'm going to channel them for how it kind of came out to me. And I'm going to start with these two. 2025 Virgo placements is giving. The money is going. If you have not started a business, you might plan to in 2025. Or maybe that's something that's already on your mind as we go into 2025. If you're going to start a business, expect for it to do very, very good. Okay? And if you already have a business, expect for your business to kind of grow a little more. You know what I mean? I'm definitely expecting you might kind of feel a little overworked. Excuse me, in 2025. Excuse me, and a little overwhelmed with work, with clients, right? This is going to help you achieve all of your goals, especially your financial goals. But it's very important that I'm kind of already foreseeing this for you guys. Please make sure you resting and you're slowing down. Okay, this is not the motherfucking time to just be overworking yourself and feeling so overwhelmed to where you're drained. Y'all know how y'all can do. You're great at working. I wouldn't necessarily call you a workaholic, but you like what you like. You like to be productive, you like to feel productive, and you like motherfucking money. You like to spend money, you like nice things. Okay? Please make sure you're resting yourself. Don't be so worked up, wrapped up with achieving these goals that you're not taking no rest time. But I do see you achieving your goals. Let's just get there. This says financial achievement, goals reached, steady clientele, a booked schedule, business booming, right? So again, business will definitely be on top of things. Just making sure that you're not so focused on financial stability, financial security, financial achievements that now you ain't resting, child, you going stir crazy, you kind of low key depressed, you overcritical on yourself because you're not taking care of yourself. Okay, this bottom of the deck card kind of give me your home need to be your sanctuary, Virgo. When you come home, dress your home up, kind of spruce your home up to where when you come home, it's your safe space. You can do exactly that. Rest. That's what you're supposed to do. Do not bring your work home with you. And if you work from home, one or two things, get a separate space. Like if you kind of work out of your room, like for right now, I'm not my office space is in my bedroom, but I also plan on kind of separating that. You could be like me, where you kind of have to have that set up for right now. Just make sure you kind of learn the balance between two. Some of you, if you can afford it in 2025, move into a new home to where you can have your own space for work and you can have your space for you, right? Because you're gonna need it. This is not the year to be sending yourself crazy. All right. Moving on to the next two set of cards, because I feel like these two cards kind of came out together, plain and intimacy. For some of you, you will be working when you find somebody new. Okay, for some of you, this will be like a travel job, or you'll travel for work. You know what I'm saying? Sort of situation. You might like be going on, I don't know, maybe you have a certain type of job where you like, bitch, I gotta fly to LA, do this meeting, bitch, and then I'm gonna fly back to wherever side I'm at, and then da 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 da. You might meet somebody when you flying out like that. But then again, this could also be, relocating for work, right? However it work, it give some of you gonna meet this person doing some sort of work, travel, working, or whatever, or they're gonna be traveling to your area and you gonna meet them. For others of you, this is somebody that you gonna meet, but then this could be like a growth and expansion thing. This card here on plane says relocation, work related travel, fresh start in a new place, growth and expansion. So for some of you, as you're growing, right, this isn't necessarily you meeting them at work or in work related areas. For some of you, you're just going to be traveling and you might meet somebody there. For others of you, this kind of also could give, meeting somebody that you travel with. But this is intuitively, if this ain't work, it's given you might just be traveling and then find somebody like a this is very hopeless romantic of me. I watch too many romantic dramas, but like on some Stella got her groove back, right? She was just going to Jamaica to, for some other shit. She didn't think she was gonna like this boy, right? And then now it become a thing and you traveling, right? For some of you, it very much could get that. Whereas like, bitch, I just fucked around and I don't know, I went to Miami, and they was looking good and I was looking good and we was looking good together, so we got together and it's a thing now, right? So this could definitely be something like that, but bottom line though, this connection is going to be something that's going to help you grow. This could not necessarily be a literal child. For some of you, wrap it up. Okay. For others of you, this is just a new connection that is going to birth some new things in your life, right? A new idea, a new sense of self, even, right? Sometimes you meet people and they do such a number in your life in whichever type of way to where now you're not even the same person that you was. This doesn't feel negative though. Sometimes that energy can be very negative. Where it's like, child, yeah, I'm not the same person I was, but that came with so much trauma. This doesn't feel like trauma. This feels like someone who's gonna come into your life. They can also help you grow, right? Y'all might want to travel together. Y'all might come up with ideas and conceive ideas and things together, like coming up with a new business. Hello, right? Like that's a great example where you might meet somebody and they like, well, damn, you do this and I do that. Maybe we can cross merge, you know what I'm saying? Or, well, shit, I like your vibe. You have certain ideas. I have certain ideas. Shit, yeah, we like each other. We might, you know what I'm saying, be a little intimate, but we can also get money too together. This ain't gotta just be okay, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? You over there with your business and you over there. Like, we can really kind of merge some things. really make a legacy of this, right? So kind of just take it for how it resonates. But for some of you, this feels really good. Not to even mention at the bottom of the deck, we have the home card, but directly up under that, we have real love. And I just saw 1010 on my time dash. So y'all have, there's a lot of synchronicities coming. I feel like pay attention to the synchronicities in 2025 also, because you might be seeing a lot of signs and getting a lot of heads up. Okay. Let me clarify some things. Do I want to clarify with this deck? That's not. I want to clarify with the same deck I just used. Clarify for me the booked and legacy cards over here in these two. Yeah, nostalgia. Nostalgia. And you know, a lot of the times, okay, that could also be true. Give me one more card then. A lot of the times, because there's a double message here for somebody. For some of you, you're going to be making, as you reach new heights in your business, and as your clientele grows, and as your money grows and your business grows, you're going to be making some really good memories. Right? You're going to have some really nice times. I feel like you're going to be making a lot of memories. You're going to be very happy also. So again, this, like I said, definitely you could be networking with some people, with some like-minded people, especially with this playing card. Okay, so don't be surprised if you do got to fly somewhere for work or something like that, and then you meet like-minded people. For others of you, your business is going to boom, but you might kind of, what's the phrase? What's the energy that's coming to me right now? You know how you spend so much time feeling like when you get to a certain space and you'll be so happy because you know you'll have so many people around you, this, that, and the third, and you might feel really good on a business tip in 2025, Virgo, but then you might really start missing the people that you thought would be with you on this journey along the way. For some of you, it might be so heavy on you, you might need to seek out professional help. And that's not to be funny or shady. So if you really kind of find yourself kind of going through the motions, don't be afraid to kind of seek out help. Or like, if not actual therapy, like even a counselor, just somebody to talk to about it, right? Where it's like, I always thought my granny would be here when I finally made it big. And though I'm happy about the money and the success and the achievements, it really makes me sad because I really miss like my grandma or my parents. You know what I'm saying? My siblings who I thought would be here, whether it be in actual physical form, life or death, or just in a general sense of, oh, we was always cool, but now we not cool no more. Right? Friends who you feel like, oh, I'm so happy about my success, but when I look around, I always thought that I would have this person, that person, that person to share my accolades with, and it's just me. Right? But regardless, make sure that you're remembering that a lot of shit is divine guidance. A lot of these people just simply wasn't supposed to go with you. Right? If this is a death or a passing in a family, remember that, yeah, it sucks to not have them in the physical form, but please know that they are cheering you on in the spiritual form. Right? So it could feel conflicting, where it's like, again, I'm so happy I got all this money, and or my business is doing so good, or shit, I'm doing so good with the new job, and I like graduated college, but it's like, damn, I'm not here to share these moments, right? I just graduated, right? Because graduation did just happen, right? And it's, I'm sure, coming back around, if I'm remembering correctly, because I've been out of school for a minute, but if I remember correctly, you know what I'm saying, there should be another one with high school or college, regardless, in May sometime. And then there's those who graduated in December, but then it's like, even with that, like I'm so happy I graduated, but I'm supposed to be sharing this moment with the people that matter the most, right? But then remember that know that they are really rooting for you and cheering you on. They are your divine assistants right now at this time. So it can feel really hard in 2025 on that type tip. Again, if it is too hard, talk to somebody. Grief is very, very tough to deal with. It don't matter how long ago somebody been gone. So just make sure that you keep that in mind. Don't just be missing them and then now you kind of slip into depression right? And then now you're not telling nobody, you're not talking to nobody about it, right? Making sure that you resting yourself. You know, that's like I said earlier. Yeah, you can want to achieve so much stuff and all of this stuff, but make sure you resting yourself. What is it? What is it worth to achieve all these things if you're not resting yourself? That matters. That's important. So just be very mindful of that. Very, very mindful of that, because you might kind of find yourself slipping into some sadness because you achieving so much, but then you looking around at who's there to share this with you, or the people you thought would be there to share it with you. Give me this intimacy and this baby card, because I don't want these to be crazy damn long now. Okay. You do have karmic partner. That was the first card that flipped out. It was reversed though, so I don't take this deck reversed, but I'm gonna keep that in mind that it was reversed. So I'm feeling like there's probably not the same energy. So typically I would take this card. Yeah, soulmate. So this is definitely a soulmate coming in. I expect to meet a soulmate in 2025. Expect to meet a soulmate in 2025. But I'm also seeing this. This is someone who, if you are not careful, you're going to kind of trigger back all of the shit that you kind of fought really hard to get out of. I'm picking up on, because again, this is reversed, so I'm gonna kind of take it as if the energy is reversed. And here it says again, toxic connection, mirroring energy, facing insecurities. For a lot of you, I feel like you kind of got over that. You maybe spent this year working through that, right? But then making sure that you don't trigger yourself back into that. It's so easy to kind of have to topple back into relearning old lessons. Nobody wants to have to do that shit. It actually fucking sucks. But sometimes it's beneficial if you kind of can't get it to where it stick, right? If 2 plus 2 sounds simple because it sticks, right? But imagine if it didn't. You know how many times you gotta go. It's just like when you at the table with your parents and you got your homework. If Johnny got 5 apples, right? How many times do your parents have to reiterate that to you? And you like, your mama said it again a little slower. If Johnny have 5 apples, right? Sometimes you kind of got to get it till it stick. So figure out what side of this you want to be on, is what this is kind of giving. I do see somebody coming in. I do feel like they're a soulmate. I don't think this is nobody negative, considering that I have 2 karmic partner cards, and this one is my negative one. Well, no, this one is my negative one. The other one, I think, okay, scratch that, because I think the other one is actually my negative one, because that one has like player energy, sexual energy on it. This one is just somebody that is meant to mirror you and to reflect back your own wounding, right? But again, I think it's reversed, so it's given y'all have done a lot of work on that this year. But the boomerang card right next to it is saying, and again, you can see the word karma on this. It's kind of a little backwards, but you have to take my word for it. It say karma, goddamn. But again, you don't want to repeat any cycles, right? And this is also given, you don't want to go back to nobody from the past. So if you kind of in your head thinking about, ooh, maybe it's so and so and so and so, maybe it's not. Hear me and hear me good when I say that. Because in that case, that would be why this is reversed, right? Because this is kind of my good karmic partner card. Somebody who is just simply mirroring you, right? Someone who is meant to heal you, right? In a sense, someone who's kind of reflecting back those triggers so you can work through them. But if that's reversed, this ain't nobody that you even want in your life triggering you. This is somebody who just kind of come into your life to sort of run amok. If this is somebody old. So if you think this James, Joan, Gerald or Joseph, or Jessica, Janine, Jane, or whoever the hell, no, it's not. This is going to be someone very new. This needs to be someone very new. And for others of you, that's where this playing card comes in, where it says fresh start in a new place. You need to relocate. Where you trying to place your seed for your romance, where you trying to plant your heart is not there. You need to relocate. It's almost like gardening. If this area of the garden ain't working, try another area. Try somewhere else where it might be some better sunlight. You don't repeat any old cycles. Don't go back to nobody from the past. You don't have unfinished business with these people. It's give and move on. For others of you who already know that, and you know you want new energy, this ain't nobody that's just toxic and trying to fuck with you. This is not a connection that's not meant to last. This is something that can last. But it's about how well you can really implement these lessons that you've learned. How well can you implement the lessons that you've learned? Angel of balance. Ain't that what I just said? Make sure you're balancing. It's very important to balance. You do have contract. So again, you have a new soulmate coming in 2025, Virgo. Okay? You have the appreciation card. And you have all tied up. Heartbroken is down at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it's kind of given. First of all, it's given, like I said, let's kind of reiterate. Through the year, make sure you're balancing. For some of you, you might feel like you're running out of time. You're not in a rush to do anything. Time is, in fact, on your side. Virgo, I'm also just now kind of thinking about it too. South Node going to be on y'all sun in 2025. So a lot of things could be shifting and growing. You will be shifting and growing. A lot of the things that you used to just kind of ain't gonna work no more, right? And it's kind of going for a lot of you, like I said, with these repeating patterns. Some of you is gonna be how I'm intuitively picking it up too. For some of you, this is gonna be around sex and how you kind of operate and orchestrate with sex. Don't fuck around and get pregnant. For some of you, you might be like me and you just, enjoy a good time. And there's nothing wrong with that. But being protected and being safe is the thing. So if you know you don't want no little ones, wrap that shit up, like I said. And make these niggas wrap that shit up. For others of you, it'll be less about sex and more just about opening up and just real intimacy. Really, intimacy ain't just what's between our legs. It's about what you talking about, the conversations. It's about being vulnerable. It's about being emotional. It's about really letting people into who you are to get to know you, right? So making sure you're balancing what it is that you're doing, making sure that you also can appreciate how far you've come, because in this new contract you might find yourself a little stuck. All tied up where? Give me one card for that. Anxiety. Yeah, your own anxiety is what's gonna fuck you up. And I can't make this shit up. Anxiety, but then the sacral chakra card is reversed. And I saw the sacral chakra card in this deck for y'all. The sacral chakra card is about not only your sexual energy, but it's also like about your creativity and like your sex drive. And how almost like inspired or like sensual you feel, how kind of good you feel in your own, like not even just body, but for me, I take it a step further and say in your sense of self. So you might find yourself having a lot of anxiety where you kind of feel like you losing your sense of self, and that could be a part of that South Node energy that I'm kind of remembering that we gonna have. Don't be afraid to let stuff go. I just feel like that's something I need to tell y'all. Don't be afraid to let shit go. This all tied up card make me feel like you tied up because you don't want to let the shit go. Let some stuff go. It's not that you tied up. It's kind of like you feeling stuck. And it's not that you stuck. You just, I don't know, you might have a really hard time with this South Node energy in Virgo. You might have a real hard time just feeling like I'm shedding some skin. I'm letting some stuff go. Anxiety, having anxiety about it, right? But it's to help you heal. Bottom of the deck, we have Healer of Ages. It's meant to help you heal. Appreciate what for Virgo in 2025? Yeah. Not only learning how to appreciate your money that's coming in, but door to value also makes me feel like your own self of value. You know what I mean? You might like really start to grow into a sense of appreciating that. Who you really are at the core. To really kind of wipe away and strip away who you think you are and really heal who you are at the core of that. And again, you might attract somebody that might really trigger that in your life. If you're struggling, I'm kind of picking it up too. Some of you might really struggle with kind of working through that. And then you'll get sent a soulmate who, and then at that point, is kind of, triggering up some things for you. But It's not negatively. It's not because they're just in your life to run amok or because they're a terrible human being. No, they just triggering up what you need to see about yourself that needs to be changed, that you might have some anxiety on. If you know that you're really more sensitive than you let on, Virgo, you might not really feel too comfortable with people kind of pulling your card about that. Even if it's on some spiritual healing shit, you might feel some type of anxiety about it. Anyway, let's jump into the money messages so we can go hang out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Give me some thumbs up if you kind of like this so far. Leave me some comments on if this is resonating, if you kind of can already pick up a little bit on this energy. Okay, well, cool. 3 cards. We have Enterprise. It's time to get into business. You are ready to take the challenge and be your boss. Is that not what the fuck I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Is that not what I just said? Is that not what I just said? You see the card. It's time to get into business. You are ready to take the challenge and be your boss. Your experience is enough to create your enterprise. So yeah, it's giving start the motherfucking business. If you've started the business, it's time for you to really take the risk. For some of you, if you already have a business, it's given in 2025. Don't be afraid to take the risk, to jump off the porch, to quit your 9 to 5, and to really build upon your legacy. Well, you thanks for allowing me to work here. I really, 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 really appreciate it. Here's my 2 weeks notice. I'm already 5,000, and yeah, work from home. Shopping. If you're thinking about making money in retail or online selling, this is a good sign to try it. It's also an opportunity to take your business on the internet. Is that not? So in 2025, start the motherfucking business, get on the motherfucking internet. Hopefully they don't take TikTok away from us, even though I'm almost positive that they are. But hopefully they give us another motherfucking app that's even bigger, even better than that one. And yeah, get out there, put your face out there. It's given 2025. There's a lot of money for y'all. A lot. Like bitch, sell clothes, sell shoes. Okay, like it's really just giving. It's time. Like it's giving. Do not block your own self. Do not block your own self. Do not stand in your own way. Do not block your own blessings. Do not self-sabotage this. The very last card we have is communicate. Share your voice to speak your truth. Sharing your voice to speak your truth will show your authenticity and expression. You have a talent in the communications field. So it's given, yeah, it's time to be seen in 2025, Virgo. That's just that on that. It's given, you're gonna find you a new little boo or whatever, and that's cute. But bottom line is given 2025, it's time for the bag. It's time for you to actually start the business. It's time for you to get yourself out there, put yourself on platforms, start the YouTube channel, bitch, get over on TikTok, okay? Start vlogging on Instagram or whatever like that. Become a blogger, bitch, if you want to. You know how people on Twitter be trying to act like they just journalists, bitch. Everybody a journalist over there on Twitter, child. Everybody just got an opinion, okay? Join the motherfucking club. All of these people who got half-ass takes, oh girl, if you don't put your opinion out there, if you don't tell these people how you feel, if you don't actually market your content, I don't care who unfollow you. Oh, what if I'm getting on their nerves? I'm retweeting my stuff every 5 minutes. And who gives a motherfucking damn? So what? What they gonna do? Unfollow you? They're not gonna fight you. And if they do, they probably can't whoop your ass anyway. So retweet the content. I don't give a damn if you hop on your platform every 30 minutes talking about whatever you're talking about. And so what? So, yeah, I'm loving this for y'all. I'm loving the energy. It's giving money. It's giving financial stability. You're reaching your financial goals. You're going to be traveling. You're going to find a little boo. Some of y'all might even goddamn come out of 2025 with a baby. And it's giving, this is an opportunity to heal, Virgo. You're going to have opportunities to heal. It's either going to make you or break you in 2025. Okay? If you've gotten this far, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for checking out my channel. My name is B, just in case if you forgot the first time. Like, share, subscribe if you like this video. Leave me some comments. everything you need to know and find on how to book your own personal read in my Patreon if you want to learn classes and blah, 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 like that can definitely be found down below in the description box. And yeah, happy holidays to y'all. Merry Mother Christmas. And just in case if you don't see me before 2025, happy Mother New Year. Okay? I'm out of here. Bye.